Good morning. At least it's morning for me. It is 8:26 a.m. on May, oh my gosh, I don't even know what day, 25th. It's a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Oh, excuse me. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this. My brain space is just not, it's not there, honestly. I had a rough night. Anxiety is kicking my butt lately, but I want this video out for progress updates, so here we are. You get real life, not happy me. Okay, so let's go ahead and kick off. My name is Savannah. I am the creator of this channel. This channel is a crafting channel. It is predominantly knitting right now. It used to be mostly cross stitch, but you know, my interests have changed within the last, in the last little bit. So yeah, this is what you get. Sometimes I throw in different crafts too, but it's mainly a knitting channel now. I'm also the owner of Sewlivi dyesyarn.com. I hand dye yarns. It's usually fingering weight, mostly fingering weight. Sock yarn right here. And that is available on my website. Everything is linked below in the description. So you can find me in all my social media spots. Real quick shop update, I guess. Thank you everybody who has shopped my little update. I think it was Saturday. Saturday I did an update. I posted, well, what's the word? I had a shop update. I put in a few skeins of new colors. One was a neon rainbow mini set. They're 10-gram minis. You get 6 of them in a rainbow. I'll show you right here. So 10-gram minis in rainbow neon colors. I also put in a 50-gram skein of, it's like a deep charcoal color. It's called Dark Moon. And my daughter names not all of my yarns, but she names a majority of them. That's where Livy comes in, Sewlivi. She named this one Neon Rainbow Squad. The 50-gram charcoal is Dark Moon. And then I have one skein left of Sparkle Sock of my mini self-striping yarn. It's a full skein. It's called Let's Go Camping. It's a purple and teal striping yarn. But anyways, thank you everybody who has purchased. I really appreciate it a ton. I get super excited every time I hear the little ding. It actually sounds like a cash register on my phone every time someone makes an order. I thoroughly enjoy packing the orders up. I actually enjoy it a lot. So thank you. Also, one last shop update, I think. Shop news. Advent. Yes, Advent. I wasn't sure that was the right word at first. My Advent. I have 2 Advents left. Tentatively, I guess. I could order more if available, but I have 2 left. In person, in stock, and you can choose any of the 4 options. I guess if people bought the 12 skein one, then I'd have 4. But if you want the full 24 minis, oh my gosh, If you wanted the full 24 minis, then I'd only have 2 left. I plan to shut down that listing June 1st in the evening, my time, which is Mountain Standard Time. I'm going to shut that down then. Maybe I will relist them closer to the end of the year, just in case anybody like missed, or maybe a new follower who was interested. We'll see. We will see. Oh, hello, Aurora. Hi. Here's Aurora. She's a silly punk. No, you don't need to get into my stuff. Okay, let's just go ahead and get into this. Shop update is over with. I'm going to go ahead and show you my whips. I have no finishes this week. I'm close, but no. Should I show you my new start? It's a new start whip and kind of a haul. Last week, what did I do? Friday. Okay, I guess a little bit of a personal update too, because I meant to talk about this too. On last Thursday, I went and got my second COVID shot. I was highly nervous that I was going to be laid out for the entire weekend. But to my surprise, I was not. Thursday evening, okay, quickly. I got the Pfizer vaccination. My first one, I had no soreness. The only soreness, and it was very light, is if I actually pushed on the injection site. Other than that, no soreness. I was able to free move. Woo! Fine. Everything was good. Second shot, definitely sore by the end of the night. It hurt to like move it around. And then while I was sleeping, I kept waking up in the middle of the night, and either I was hot or I was absolutely freezing. So I knew that I was running a fever through the night. I woke up Friday morning and my fever said it was just 99, so it wasn't that crazy. And then nothing. I was totally fine the rest of the day. Absolutely peachy keen. So I had to go run an errand for my husband. And then while I was out, I figured I would stop at my local yarn store and see if they had a certain something, which I'll show you because I did get it. But this is also part of the little haul that I got. Oh, I have the other thing. Let me grab it. Okay, good. I have it here, so I don't have to worry about getting up. I got a bit of haul to show today. But let me show you this bit, since this is also a new start / whip now. So I got this. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is an O. So it's SCHOPPEL. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it is called a Zauberball. Crazy. It's German, all in German. But from what I can tell, it is 75% superwash wool and 25% nylon. It says 420 meters is 100 grams. So it's a sock yarn. And then this is the colorway. What's nice is they put like the color scheme so you know what it'll look like. And this won't focus. Tappington. I can't pronounce it because it's in German, and I did not fulfill my German requirements in 9th grade. But Google Translate says it means wallpaper change, which I think is funny. So yeah, I got a Zauberball. There's my hair on it. Look at that. Doesn't that look like fun? There were so many different colorways. So many different colorways. Super nice. And so I started it that day because I wanted to see. And plus I want a vanilla sock on my needles so that when I am out and about, I have something simple to work on. Especially if I'm doing, you know, one of my monthly socks for the Rainbow Socks Chronicles. Sometimes I pick ones with patterns, and those aren't very easy to take with me anywhere. Sometimes, especially if I have to refer back to a pattern. So I wanted to start a vanilla sock. And I did. And I wanted to do a 2x2 ribbing because almost every sock that I have knit so far is a 1x1 ribbing. So I want to try a 2x2. Usually I only do half of this, but I kind of been liking the way this looks when I see other people's socks and they do 20 rounds. So I did 20 rounds, and this is where I've gotten. Slowly going into a pink and gray mix, pink and purple maybe. So it's super cool. I like how it kind of fades instead of a sharp demarcation. So that's kind of cool. We will see. I don't know how long to make these socks though. I don't know if there's a certain way that I should be knitting them, or just knit and have a great time. Who knows? So there's that. That is my new start and a bit of haul. All right, let's see here. So after my video last week, the next day was Wednesday, so that meant it was shawl day for me, so we'll go ahead and go with the shawl. So I know that I talked about my colors, and they're not, they don't contrast well enough against each other. Like, there's not enough contrast between the two, which is crazy because they're so bright. And anyways, so I had, you know, mentioned in the video that I was thinking maybe I should change it. Well, when I picked it up on Wednesday, I was like, you know what? I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about ripping it out. I don't want to think about what other colors I could possibly use or what I would do with this yarn. So I just carried on. You know what? And I said, screw it. I'm just going to carry on and work on this. I had already gotten almost all the way through the first mosaic, this first mosaic bit. So I was like, I'm just going to carry on. I don't even care, honestly. It sucks that you can't see the detail, the pattern as well on mine as you can here. But it is what it is. So this is called Hongdae, and it's by Ashley Wemp. It's a mosaics shawl, and it's all in garter. So that might be why it's blending so much. But I did get through this bit of mosaic, and now I barely started on this first garter section. I mean, it's all garter, but solid color section, yeah, barely got into it. So there's where I'm at. And as you can see, it is a little difficult to see these. Like, they kind of make swirls, but they're there. So yeah, so tomorrow I will work on this again. On set, I have my patterns or my projects kind of broken down in days. If you're unaware, Mondays are for sweaters, Tuesdays are socks, Wednesdays are for shawls, then I go back to socks for Thursday, and then Friday sweaters again, and then Sunday is Scrappy Sunday. Saturday is kind of an open day because usually I don't know what is happening on Saturdays, so it's just kind of left up, or I can fill in with any kind of requirements that I have. So yeah, my yarn for this is my own. This is a Sewlivi Dyes yarn. This is my color of the month. This one's for January, and this one is for February. So my color of the month is based off of Lore Olympus. It is a webtoon by Rachel Smith, and it's based off of Persephone, the goddess of spring. It's absolutely beautiful webcomic. I love it. So, yep, Persephone and Hades. I just sent out May's color of the month, and it's based off of Artemis, and it's turned out, I kind of wish I had made one for myself, But thankfully I write down the recipe and hopefully I can recreate it. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I should be able to. It turned out great. I really, really like it. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to show it on Instagram come June 1st. So yeah, I have that in my Colorado bag by Modular. And I'm only mentioning that because I have another haul piece by Modular to show in a bit. So that'll be for tomorrow. And then after that was sock day. So I focused on my May socks because I really need to get these done. I kind of worked on this too yesterday, the last couple days, I feel like. Even though yesterday was a sweater day. I did work on a sweater too, but I did focus a bit more on this since I'm on the heel second sock. So here is where I'm at. Looks funny. Let me get this. That's where I'm at. So this sock pattern is called Whistle Down Sock, which is obviously a Bridgerton themed sock. She has a whole like series. This is by Twinset and Pearl. And I'll have it linked below. All Ravelry links just so you are aware. She has a whole Bridgerton like series sock pattern set thing. I got the whistle down one because I thought this was really pretty, this lace detail up here. And May is green for the Rainbow Socks Chronicles by So Sweet Violet and Lay Family Yarn. So green. Yeah, I'm not chucking this out as fast as I could. Doing a heel flap and gusset is a bit slower for me than doing just an afterthought heel. So next month is turquoise. So I will just be doing a regular vanilla with an afterthought heel. I'm just going to do that. But yeah, I am working on so yesterday I finished up the heel flap. I did the heel turn and now I'm just working on the gusset decreases. And then I can crank out the foot and get the toe done. So hopefully in the next day or two. I am slower using the 9-inch circular needles, and they do cause my hands to cramp just a little bit more, so that's why these socks have been a little bit slower. I'm using my little decrease regular round to Aurora. I need to check on her. I was saying my decrease, and then I call it a regular round. It kind of helps me remember what I'm doing. You know, if it's supposed to be a decrease round and then a regular round and then a decrease round, so that I don't have to constantly mark it on a piece of paper. It's quite helpful. Makes it easier for me to take this with me places. So yeah. This yarn is by Spectacular Yarns. It's called Mystery Lake. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love green. And that is in my Grogu bag by, what does that say? Utterly Adorable Knits. I was gifted this from my friend Nicole, and I use this for every sock I do for the Rainbow Sock Chronicles. It's a perfect little bag to take with me. Really like it. And I get lots of compliments on it. Everybody loves it. This needs to go back in here. And last whip. Oops, this goes in here with that too. Sorry. Last whip is my ranunculus. This one I've been focusing on because I'm really close to being finished. I actually have a decent amount to show from last time. Okay, let me get the cover picture. Oh goodness. The Ranunculus by Knit Cafe Midori. These are very popular. This is a very popular pattern. A lot of people make this, and usually they make more than one. I might actually make another one just with a different type of yarn. I am knitting mine with mohair, 1 strand mohair. This, I just broke into the second ball last night. So what you'll see is mostly one of these, which is pretty good. This is Knit Picks Aloft, and it's in the Soul Hand Painted colorway, which is 260 yards and 25 grams. So you'll need 2 of these to make a ranunculus. So let me show you my progress. It's a bit, I need to, it's a bit scrunched on the cable, just a little bit. That's as good as it's gonna get. So where the black marker is, that's where I was last time. So since then I have split for the sleeves, and what's really nice is when you do the short sleeve, you actually just bind off as you are separating for the sleeve. So there's no need to go back and pick up, and that's already done. And then I've worked on the body for a while. I've actually put in 1 inch more than is required. And then I have the ribbing left, which is about 3, it says about 3 inches of ribbing. I want to put this on a bigger cable so I can try it on first, because I know this is quite a cropped sweater to begin with. I just want to see exactly where it's going to fall on my body. So I already put in the extra inch because I already knew. It says 4 inches and then another 3 for ribbing, which obviously is going to be quite cropped for me. So yeah. So there is a bit of yoke detail, but because of my yarn choice, you can't really tell. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, I might end up knitting another one of these, but I'll probably do it in like a fingering weight yarn. Maybe I'll do it in some Monsoon Calamity yarn. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm pretty excited to get this one finished. Like I said, I'm pretty close. I just need to try it on, see where it's going to hit my body, and then it's just the ribbing for a couple of inches, 3 inches more if I want, which I probably won't do more. I want to do more regular stockinette before I do the ribbing, if I'm going to, if I need it longer, what I'm trying to say. So yeah, and I hope it's not too itchy to wear. I mean, obviously I'm going to wear it over things. I just hope it's not too itchy. Here, like I can handle mohair as a sweater. I can't handle mohair on this area. So it is a wider neck, so hopefully it'll just, I don't know, we'll see. So this is almost done. So my main focuses have been my May sock and this, to just try to get it finished. So yeah, and this is in a Spectacular Yarns bag. This cute little one. I really like this. It's super cute. She did a fantastic job. All right, that is it for my whips. I got a bit of haul, and that's about it for today, guys. So let me go ahead and show you this haul that I meant to show like a million years ago, and I completely forgot every time. All right, so I was watching, oh, I forgot what her name is, but she's Knitting Traditions on YouTube, and she lives in Norway. She made this beautiful cabled sweater. I think it's her own design. I could be wrong, but she made this sweater, and then she was talking about the yarn that she used for it, and she showed it, and it was a whole cone of yarn. It was huge, and she made this giant, it's like a man-sized cabled sweater, And then she showed how much yarn she still had left off of this cone. And it was an exorbitant, is that the one? I can't even say. It was a huge amount left on this cone. I was like, holy crap. And then she was all like, it's incredibly affordable for what you get because, and it says even on the website that there's still spinning oils on the yarn, but will wash off after you've knit your garment, and then, you know, you do your first wash or your block or whatever, that they'll wash off. And that's why it is so affordable. It is a Danish yarn. And so I went immediately and checked it out. The website is holstgarn.dk. So HOLSTGARN.dk. And I'll link it all below and show you up here in just a second. I went and looked. Those cones that she showed is $30 US, which is absolutely amazing. And I'm hoping to get my hands on one soon. I just don't know what color. So I think what I'm doing is I'm waiting for like the right pattern, which I think I might have one. I would just need to get mohair. I don't know. I want a cone just to have a cone because I'm strange like that. I just don't know what color because there's so many colors to choose from. So I went and bought, they also sell cakes. These are little 50-gram cakes, and I'm not showing you yet. I will show you in just a second. They're 50-gram cakes, which is 287 meters or 314 yards. It's super soft. This website actually has a variety of yarns. I got the super soft, which it still feels pretty rustic. It's not super soft, but so yeah, I got 4 different colors, and this I have a plan for it, but I haven't gauge swatched yet, and I might need to get mohair for this sweater to make gauge, but we will see what I can do. But I'll show you what I got. I do have more than just this because I needed 3 of this color, 3 of this color, 2 of this color, and then just 1 of these colors for the pattern. So let me go ahead and show you. Holst Garn. And here's the deets. Super soft. This color is called Willow. It's 100% wool. 50 grams, 287 meters, 314 yards. And then here's the website. It looks backwards to me. Is that normal? I don't know if that's normal. It could be. I could be completely just losing my mind right now. Holst yarn. So it looks like that. It's quite thin, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be enough by itself. Probably not, because the pattern, I believe, I don't know, is it meant to hold mohair with it? It might be. I don't think I ordered enough to hold it double. If I had to order more, that would be fine, because like I said, I got 3 of this one, 3 of this one, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9 of these cakes with shipping from Denmark was just under $45 for me, which is not bad. That's a whole, and that could make my size whole sweater if the gauge works and I didn't have to hold it double. That's not bad at all. That's really affordable. I think each cake is like $3 and change US. So I got Willow. Actually, yeah, I think that's my lightest color. This one is called Spring. This one's Blue Sage. And then this one is called Heron. It's two look very similar, but in person, there's a very slight difference. This one is just a more green, and this one is more gray. That one, oh, that's my lightest one, I think. So I kind of have them to go fade like this in the project. We'll see. So yeah, this is what I've been meaning to show you. I just keep forgetting to bring it down. All right, a little bit more haul. So my trip to my I want to say LNS, but it's LYS, my local yarn store. It's called You and Me, a yarn boutique here in Colorado Springs. I went to see if they had the 52 Weeks of Shawls book. Shawls. I don't want to take this cover bit off. So yeah, I'm not a big shawl knitter, but I honestly wanted to get this book as a collection piece. So when the 52 Weeks of Socks book came out, I was not knitting socks at all. I wasn't. So I was like, there's no need to get it. And then when I did realize that I wanted to get this book, I couldn't find it anywhere. It wasn't available. So I was really worried that it was just going to be, you know, like discontinued. You can't get it anymore. So I went online and I found out that Lane, the company who publishes this, makes this, they are releasing the 52 Weeks of Socks in a paperback in August. So I pre-ordered that. When I went to my LNS to look at this, they had the 52 Weeks of Socks book back in stock, the hardcover, but I wasn't gonna buy it because like I said, I already have the paperback pre-ordered, so that's okay. So yeah, there's 52 shawl patterns in here. There's a couple that I actually like, and with the price point that this is, even though there's some I know I will not be making, I'm okay with that. So let's see. I'd love to say that there's one specific pattern that I bought this book for, but that'd be kind of like a waste of money. But I was very interested in Larka of Fiber Tales. Her pattern. This is it. I will not know how to pronounce the name of this pattern, but it's by Larka. Larka Bish. You know what? I don't know how to pronounce her last name except for Larson. But it's a hyphenated name, so. But yeah, I was really interested in this pattern because she steeks her shawls, which I find interesting. I've been watching a couple of people and they've been talking about steeking, and Tommy of Moonstone Dye Works, she just steeked her cardigan and showed a video of it, and it looks really interesting, and I hope to one day be able to steek a cardigan. But she steeks her shawls, so she knits them in the round, and this one's very lovely. But then when I was looking through it, I found a few others that I like a lot. There's this one. It's by Claire Walls. And again, I cannot pronounce some of these words. So this is the shawl. And it looks like a very big, cozy shawl. Look at how big it is. So that one's really lovely. It's got a lace and cable detail, it looks like, along one edge. Then there's this one. It's called Rough. It's by Odd Martin. This one's pretty too. And I think there was one more in the front here. And Tiff Nealon has one in here. That's pretty cool. Silta, I think. That's really pretty. Just depends on how large it is. You know, I prefer large shawls. There's another one in here that I thought was really gorgeous, but I don't remember Where It's Located in Aperture by Lauren Wallace. This one is, I don't think this is the exact one, but I do think this one is pretty interesting. That's what it looks like. So yeah, I got this book just to have it. It's beautifully made. Doesn't smell the best, but I think with time it'll be fine. Absolutely gorgeous though. So if you're thinking about it, I do think it's worth the price point. It's just about $1 something per pattern in here. Also makes a really great, beautiful decoration for your shelf. So yeah, anyways, so while I was there, I was looking around, just minding my own business. Obviously I was picking out this, not that I needed it, it's just I saw it and I thought it was incredibly interesting. And then I noticed that they are now carrying some modular accessory things. These things are super cool. I've been eyeballing these on the modular website. I just hadn't brought myself to purchasing one, but my LYS was carrying one, and I was like, heck yeah, I don't have to pay shipping. It's beautiful. So she makes these pouches, and they come in an assortment of colors, rainbow colors, and I love how that she makes them color coordinated. So let me show you. So I think you can buy the pouch empty, but you can also purchase it full of goodies. So you get a pair of scissors, the fold kind. It never opens and closes easily for me, these kind of scissors, but nice little scissors. I'll close those later. A matching needle gauge. So now I have 4 needle gauges, but that's okay. They're cute to collect. So this is mint colored one. If you got a different color, you'd get the matching color of this. You get a needle green, because I don't think she could get mint colored ones, so the closest color. But if you got pink, I think you'd get a pink or a red one. And then she always throws in a rainbow of these beautiful metal stitch markers on one of these cute little safety pins. So I have some of these already. I have bigger sizes so that I could use them on my big needles, and I really do enjoy using these, as long as I don't have to remove the stitch marker or anything like that. I do like using these, so it was nice to have some smaller ones. I think I need to get even smaller ones so I can put them on like sock needles or something like that. But yeah, so you get all that in the bag. It's super cool. And it comes with a lobster clasp, so you can attach it to your project bags if you need to. And you have things to take with you, which is super awesome, because I never put any kind of like accessories in my bags when I'm knitting and traveling, and I'm usually like, crap, I need scissors, crap, I need a needle or a stitch marker. I just don't think to throw that stuff in my bag. Dang. These scissors are, like I said, not easy for me to close. So yeah, and it was hard choosing a color, but I thought the mint one was really pretty, so yeah. And I think maybe that's what so this is a modular bag. She makes bags as well, and she always puts these little what are these? So I'm assuming you can put almost anything on here, but you could probably put this on there too, so that's cool. So yeah, and then my last little bit of haul came in the mail the other day. This is from twilandprint.com. Twill and Print. She had a shop update a while back, and I was like, I really want to I put an alarm because I wanted to make sure to get a couple of these items that she has before they sold out. So I got 4 things. because it's not the cheapest. But I'll show you what I got. So first I got this Progress Keeper. And what's really cool about it, you can add a light bulb stitch marker if you want to be able to hold it down on both ends, or add more stitch markers to have in case you need more. But on the back is which is going to be really hard to see, but it is a 1 inch or a 2.5 centimeter markings, so that you can measure your progress with your Progress Keeper. And I got this is a gray, I think this is the gray one. I forgot what she called it exactly, but there was gray and purple, the moons. I was like, I really want this, because I've been thinking about it lately. I'm just like, I wish there was a stitch marker or a Progress Keeper that had, inches on it, or, measurements, so that I could just lay it along my stuff and measure without trying to find a tape measure. Well, she made one. Super awesome. And I couldn't leave it just there, because Twill and Print has a bajillion beautiful things. So I also got this Progress Keeper. And it is actually a row counter. And I just got one of the small ones. Oops. So yeah, nothing focuses on my phone. I'm so sorry. So it's enamel, I believe, like an enamel pin, but this one's a Progress Keeper with a little doohickey spinny thing. And it's got a skein of yarn and what looks like some lavender and a little moon at the top. It's beautiful. She has several different styles. Oh, excuse me. 7 different styles, even some that have like the numbers in the middle, and you can rotate. It's got 2 numbers, so you can go up to 99. But I just got a small one. And then this last little bit, this I thought was amazing and cute, so I had to get it. But unfortunately, I couldn't get the whole set of these to go with it, because it was just too costly. But I guess anything will work on this. So I got this enamel pin. It is a pin, and it looks like a skein of yarn. And it's got these little holes at the bottom. She has these beautiful Progress Keeper stitch markers that you can hang from them. I mean, you can hang any of them from this, like any style you want. That's in the way. But you just hang it from there, and if this is pinned onto your bag, you have beautiful stitch markers. So far, I only got one, because that's all I could get with everything else. So I got beginning of round. There's a 3 set of stitch basics, which I think just says, maybe it's just 2. It's knit and purl. And then she's got, your increase, decreases. And one more set, I think. But if you got all of them, they'd all fit on here and match. But like I said, I just got beginning of round for now. I know it's hard to show with the glare. I'm sorry. BOR. I thought that'd be a good one to have, because that's usually what I'm using my stitch markers for, are beginning of rounds. What's cool is it's a lobster clasp. Let me take it off here, if I can. The little thing does get in the way. It's a lobster clasp if needed, like especially if I'm doing socks and I'm working magic loop. Using a regular ring on my needle would usually slide around a lot, but having a lobster clasp so I can clip it straight to the knitting is fantastic. So you got both options. Both options for that. So I thought that was pretty. I hope to get the rest. And then, like I said, you got the pin so that you can pin it to your bag, and then you can put any kind of stitch markers. Honestly, I could put all these on here, no problem. Let's see, which way does this go? You know how sometimes you put something on with a lobster clasp and it makes it hang backwards, and you're like, crap, now I gotta turn it the other way because I want to see the beautiful artwork. Wow, that one was kind of stiff. So yeah, you can hang whatever you want from it. It's so cool. Hey, it's me again. I'm actually in the middle of editing my video right now when I just got a package delivered. So it's yarn. Might as well just throw in the haul now, right? Instead of waiting till next week when I could potentially forget what the heck I'm doing. So yeah, I ordered from Knit Picks last week. They had a little sale, 15% off. So I went ahead and ordered some yarn. I purchased a sweater pattern a couple weeks ago, and I was like, well, let's get the yarn for it. So I'll go ahead and show you what I got, plus a little extra, because, you know, sale. I got, is it Capretta? Is that pronounced Capretta? It's a fingering. This one is, oh wow, I can't pronounce that word. It's I know it doesn't focus, Adriatic. I'm not even gonna try that, Heather. So Capretta is an 80% superwash fine merino wool, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. Super soft. So I got 4 of the blue for the main color of the sweater. The sweater's called Baltian. It's by Caitlin Hunter. Baltian, I believe. So this is the main color, main body color. And then the color work on there. It calls for mohair held double, but I was like, sure, it looks pretty, but I don't want to. So I just got more of the Capretta. And this one I got in the Tansy Heather color. So I thought they looked really pretty together. This is kind of close to the color that she used in her main sweater. And then, but her color work was done in a gray. I chose this pretty, it's pretty, what is this, orange? Is this an orange, yellow, gold color? The lighting is terrible here at my desk. Lots of shadows. So yeah, I got that. I decided I wanted to try one of these stroll mini packs. So I got the colorway Terrarium. And it includes walrus hand-painted, base camp hand-painted, eucalyptus tonal, celery seed hand-painted, and kiwi. So I'm going to assume it goes, this is the walrus base camp. I know the, oh, it's, once you open it, you can't reseal it kind of thing. So walrus, base camp, eucalyptus tonal, celery seed, and kiwi. I'm so sorry about that glare. Maybe this a little bit better. So yeah, I thought I would try that out for some scrappy socks. And then lastly, I didn't realize I got 2 of these, but I did. I guess there's 2 here. I got Wool of the Andes Roving Bear. It's 100 grams. So if you've been with me for a little bit, you know that I want to start messing around with my e-spinner, which I have right there. I want to adhere it to this little TV tray. Like, I bought this TV tray just for my spinning wheel so that I can actually secure it down. Plus in that way I can take it like outside on the porch in the summer or upstairs in the living room. But I need to mess with it, figure out the tension, get it working for me. I was just watching, sorry, that just went out. I was just watching, gosh, I can't, Waffle Stitches? I don't remember what her YouTube name is. She just started spinning recently. She started with a drop spindle, and then she got one of these, and she was a freaking pro at it, and I'm just so jealous. So I need to mess around. But a friend of mine recommended, instead of wasting my beautiful fibers that I got, to try getting, you know, just get some bear roving from Knit Picks, Knit Picks, and mess with this, because if I ruin this, I'm not going to be as upset. But what if I dye it? And I love the dye. But I have two, so it's okay. We'll see. When am I going to have time for that? I don't know. I have no clue. I bought that TV tray thingy last week and I still haven't even done anything. I just set it there and said, okay, I don't have time. So that's it. Bye. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. And congratulations, you made it this far into this really terrible video. And for you sticking around, I'd love to offer you the Neon Rainbow Squad. I'm going to do a giveaway for once. I'm going to give away this guy. Neon Rainbow Squad. So you get 6 10-gram minis. It's roughly 10 grams per each. And oops, I accidentally wrote grams. 45 yards-ish each. I meant to put a Y there. It says 10 grams, 45 grams. That's not correct. Shoot. It's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And you get the colors of the rainbow. I'm going to start a pair of socks with these soon. So if you'd like to win this set, I don't care where you are in the world, I will send it to you. As long as mail is being sent to your country, I will send this to you. I just ask that you comment below and put the word neon in your comments somewhere. I don't care how you use it. Just, I'm going to search for the word neon. So go ahead and, yeah. And I'll announce the winner my next video, which should hopefully be on Tuesday. All right, so I made this video a lot longer than it needed to be. We'll see how it goes, right? With editing. Yeah, all right, so I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.